For the next 5 or 7 minutes, I'm going to talk to an extraordinary individual who's going to tell us how adversity can impact people in a very positive way. So, to talk us through some of this is the National Supply Chain Head of BigBasket, Gopala Krishna, fondly known as Gopala. So, we had a terrific crisis. So, can you just tell us about some of the innovations that you've been doing in this crisis?
Yeah, thanks, Hari. Innovation is really about inventing a jet engine or an iPhone. It's mostly about little changes brought about my thinking, creativity, and out of the box thinking. Creatively out of the box. Right. So, for instance, the biggest problem, as you told, we're facing today is acute shortage of people.
Yeah.
We need to step up the productivity to multifold. That's a key problem what we have today. So we did very five simple things to change the things today. And so one is earlier we used to give customers in the same day deliveries and within 2 hours delivery. So we did small change in the cutoff time. So today customers are ready to take a full day. That is giving the good relief for the people to deliver and pick timely. That's the one thing. Second, the biggest one, what we have done, we used to have a assortment of 30,000 SKUs, where we realized that is one of the big challenge for the people to do the picking and other stuff. Then we realized what is needed for today for the people, which we brought down this assortment to 2,000 SKUs, 2,000 essential SKUs, which is
Yeah.
for pickers, it is life becomes easy for them to pick. This is a small process change and the assortment change, which brought the big benefit for the people. The second thing, what we have done, we have a mother warehouse and we have a stores, uh,
Yeah.
mother DC to stores. Right. So what one critical thing what we have done is movement from the mother DC to stores. We moved everything in cases. Just to give an example of biscuits, which we will bring from the vendor or manufacturer as a pack of 20, and the similar pack of 20 we are trying to move the stock from DC to DS also. That is giving the significant improvement in the productivity front.
So no store, for example, will requisition for 25 or 30. They have to requisition for multiples of 20 only.
Multiples of 20s only.
Yeah, in
So
this particular example.
So that and another key thing which we have done, we have a warehouse in 30,000 SKUs as well as stores also we have 5 to 8,000 SKUs. Then we brought down the entire these 2,000 SKUs assortment next to next. So this is giving the people no need to walk for the too much distance,
Yeah.
which is giving the further productivity improvement to bring people pickers and with lesser people to do the more productive work. Similarly, one of the big change we have done in the case of customers ordering. So normally when the customers are placing order, earlier we used to have same day delivery and we used to
Yeah.
store stocks and DHs now the customers slots are blocking for 7 days. Ideally,
Yes.
we found that there is a huge out of stock problem, and we changed our way of ordering for the customers in the dynamic strategy we have used, and customers can place the order for future orders with a dynamic way, dynamic strategy we used it. With that, there is a good chances of losing the fill rate, where that's the biggest advantage in the across the country we used to or across the world. We are the best in the fill rates, which is we always used to maintain 99.5% fill rate,
Right.
which is come down in the beginning days to 90%. Now again we are brought back to 95, 96% with this the big
Can
change.
you just explain this once again? So the fill rates used to be 99.5% in the pre-corona days,
Yes.
and the out of stock also was very low. Now suddenly when you opened up slots for 7 days, the out of stock went up by 50%. Can you tell us why did the out of stock go up by 50% when you opened up slots for 7 days? And what did you do to bring the out of stock less, to bring it to single digit?
Yeah. So the see always in the stores, what we call it as a stores, will maintain between 2 to 3 days of inventory, and always reserve the stock from the whenever customers are placing order, it will reserve from only that stock. When it
Right.
is from and that time we used to deliver in the same day delivery. Now it is moved 7 days, slots are blocked. When it is moved from 1 day to 7 days, whatever stocks is available in the store, which is only very minimal, and which will become more out of stock in the future days,
So
right?
you're blocking the stock for 7 days. All the orders that customers have placed for 7 days, you are
7 days.
ending up blocking that stock, and therefore customers who go next don't see stock at all.
Don't see stocks at all. That's where it is moved to 50% of out of stock.
Got it.
What the change we have done
Yeah.
is customer whoever is placing order for today, it will
Yeah.
be stock. If he is
Yes.
not placing the orders for, he is placing the order for tomorrow or day after,
Yeah.
it will be infinite stock. We call it as infinite.
Got
Which,
it.
how much of quantity he can place or he can.
Which means that you don't particularly block the stock just because the customer has ordered. So somebody else also can see that stock, and there is time for replenishment.
Yes, we have a time to do the replenishment,
Got
even
it.
we get the stocks from. In this scenario, since reserving, we are not reserving the stock, there is a good chances of fill rate will drop. That's
Got
what we
it.
think. But what we realized is instead of showing 50% out of stock,
Yeah.
what's 5-6% of undelivered or we are not delivering to the customers, which makes
Correct.
so it's what we felt and we changed drastic change in this.
Got
And
it.
now we are bringing back to fill rates also to 96, 97% level.
Super.
We go back to our old numbers of 99.
Nice. Nice.
The big changes, 3, 4, 5 things we have done. With very simple things, but we have seen the significant. I used to have a chat with all the DC managers and store managers on regular basis. They are feeling very, very comfortable with 40,
Yeah.
50% of the people. They're able to do high number of quantities and deliveries today, which is giving me also joy. So public distribution model, one apartment can place the one bulk order, which is all team members, as one of the volunteers can, 2, 3 volunteers can be looked at, and all
Yeah.
the volunteers can place one bulk order. We deliver to the volunteers and they can distribute themselves so that everybody, we can able to serve the more customers in this
Got it.
crisis scenario. So that is easy for the DC side also to give more output to the customers. Even
Yeah.
customers, since I mean, everybody is at home today. If everybody is at home, they are able to spend some
Yeah.
time to do this distribution.